Now then, Spurs, of course, almost fought back to upset Arsenal, but they were 3-0 down at the end of the day, weren't they? For the first 38 minutes, costing them big time in the end. And on yesterday's drive show, Darren Bent took aim at Ange Postecoglou's style.
I think a lot of people are now starting to look at, Big Ange has been brilliant, hasn't he? But when you look at the amount of goals that they do concede, and yes, they've been great to watch, entertaining to watch, but the goals that they concede, like 4 to Newcastle, 3 to Arsenal, I know the 10 men, 4 to Chelsea, but it's one of those where at some point you have to go, do you know what? I know we want to play this way, but just adapt. Like the best managers in the world can adapt to whoever they're playing against. You can't go full throttle in every single game because people work you out. The Premier League's the best league in the world. Other coaches will look at Spurs and go, well, look how wide open they are. Like Romero at some stages was centre forward.
Yeah, I know.
What's going on with that?
I thought that.
Even when he scored the goal,
I know.
I looked at the replay and went, where's he come from?
We were putting this on the WhatsApp, weren't we?
Where's he come from?
I know.
Well, they're coming out of the woodwork now, aren't they? I remember when Ange Postecoglou first took over, every Tottenham fan said, whoa, we love his style. It's all about being entertained. The results are not the be-all and end-all. And it sounds like a few, including Bentley, are changing their tune then, Ali.
Not for me. Listen, I hear what they're saying, and he's got to do something defensively. But they've been a breath of fresh air. Come on. They've been great to watch. And obviously, I went to the Newcastle game. I was at the Newcastle game, Jeff, where they were terrible. They were really, really poor. But that aside, you think of some of the entertainment they've given us this season. Some of the games, just absolute classics. Even at Chelsea home, where they get players sent off and they're wide open. It's probably a little bit different for me, I suppose, and maybe yourself, because I'm not a Spurs. I wouldn't say I was a Spurs fan. But I tell you what, out of all the teams, they'd certainly been the top 3 for a season ticket, wouldn't they?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. But a breath of fresh. I've really enjoyed watching them. Even I think the weekend probably summed them up, Jeff. I think that's Tottenham. They've got no real level of consistency over 90 minutes. They'll be defensively slack at some point during the game, and they'll entertain you in attack, and that's the way they are. So naturally, Spurs want part of it shaded out and the other part increased, and that's going to be Ange's challenge.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while. You can't expect him to achieve everything in one season. It's been a hugely entertaining season. The big question, of course, is where will they finish? It looks like the Champions League is beyond them.
It looks like
right
that
now,
because they've got tough games, haven't they?
They've got really tough games.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.